Hey everyone, my name is Catherine. Thank you as always for watching my channel. We are working with a little bit of a different background around here, and that is because my fiance Vince and I recently moved in with his parents. Yes, you heard that correctly. I now live with my future in-laws. More on that in an upcoming video, but today I want to talk about thrifting my Pinterest board for fall and winter clothing items. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do this type of video, including Emily Faith and Greer Brewer, and I think it is such a fun concept to take inspirational Pinterest photos and try and see how you can recreate the looks using thrifted items or items that you already have in your closet. There were a couple of pieces that I wanted to add to my wardrobe for the cold weather months ahead, so I took to Pinterest, got some inspiration together, and then hit the thrift store to see what I could find. I'll show you guys the fall and winter items that I found on Pinterest as inspiration. I'll show you guys what I got from Goodwill, and then I'll also show you guys how I recreated these Pinterest outfits using the items that I thrifted and items that I already own. Before we get into it, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. I very recently surpassed 1,000 subscribers, which is super exciting, and I'm super grateful for each and every one of you here watching my videos and supporting my channel. So thank you so much. Subscribe if you're new, and let's get right into it. Okay, you guys, welcome to my Pinterest board. My Pinterest is always linked in the description box of my videos in case you are interested in checking it out. But this is my fall and winter 2019 Pinterest board where I am saving inspiration for the types of items that I'm hoping to pick up at the thrift store for my fall and winter wardrobe. So I will just scroll through really quick and show you guys examples of some of the items I have my eye on. I think primarily for the fall and winter, I'm really interested in adding a couple of sweaters to my wardrobe. So you can see here, I'm interested in some turtlenecks. I think like a basic black turtleneck would be an awesome addition to my wardrobe. And then just general like chunkier knits I'm really into. So like here, for example, here's another one down here. I'm also really interested in a lot of neutral colors. You can see like this picture over here kind of sums my ideal color palette up for fall and winter. You know, camel colors, cream colors, grays, blacks, cognac, that sort of thing I think would be really nice to have in my wardrobe because this color palette is really easy to mix and match. So for example, I think like a black paired with like a camel colored cardigan like this just looks really nice and pulled together. I'm also super interested in stripes year round, but I think for the fall and winter, it'd be nice to add a striped turtleneck to my wardrobe. You can see that I have another striped turtleneck pinned down here, which I think looks super cute with black jeans and a cheetah print booty on bottom. So yeah, you can just see, again, another chunky knits, definitely something I think I will hopefully be able to find at the thrift store. You can see as I continue scrolling down my Pinterest board that I've got a lot of just neutral colors, oversized knits, black jeans, and booties. Apparently, I really liked the vibe of this picture because I accidentally pinned this photo twice, but that is it for my Pinterest board, and hopefully I'll be able to find items that are similar to these at the thrift store. I ended up going to 2 local Goodwills to pick up a few items, and I also placed an order on ThredUp for this Thrifting My Pinterest challenge. I wasn't too successful at the first Goodwill I went to. There was a display of really nice creamy colored sweaters near the front of the store, and there was one by the brand Loft that caught my eye immediately because it was a really nice kind of tan, creamy color. It had some texture on the front, and it looked like it was a nice, cozy, chunky sweater similar to the ones that I had pinned on my Pinterest board. Well, I tried that sweater on and it ended up eating me up. It was a size medium, and Loft tends to run a little bit big in my opinion, so it just wasn't quite the right fit for me. The neckline wasn't high enough and it was just a no. I also tried on a tan colored cable knit style sweater that ultimately was just like really ugly on. It was just not a super flattering color, and the fit wasn't right either. This wasn't technically on my Pinterest board, but I also spotted a polka dotted button-up shirt, and I know that polka dots are kind of having a moment right now. I feel like I see like Anna Newton from the Anna edits and Lily Pebbles wearing super cute polka dotted things, so I spotted this shirt and decided to try it on, and I had to insert the clip of me trying on this polka dot shirt because it was just not good. But I did pick up one item from this first Goodwill. It is this blue and white, almost like waffle inspired sweater, and it's from Old Navy originally. This sweater doesn't technically meet the criteria of thrifting my Pinterest board because I had a lot of creams and beiges, grays, and blacks, more neutral colors on my Pinterest, and this is obviously a blue, but I still think it's a really nice color. Plus it looked pretty much brand new and unworn when I saw it on the rack, so I decided to pick it up for $4.99. A couple days later, I went to another Goodwill in my area, and there was a nice display of lots of sweaters at the front of the store, and there were a lot of gray sweaters specifically, so I thought it'd be pretty promising. I ended up trying on this gray turtleneck 3/4 length sleeve sweater that was just bad. I also tried on a couple of gray sweaters that were originally from Target because they were both the Mossimo brand, and these sweaters were super similar, but the texture of the cable knit was slightly different on each. I tried them both on and they were both unfortunately a no. The material was just a little too thin for my liking, and the boat neck style just wasn't super flattering. So the gray sweaters were just not doing it for me, but then I found a couple of diamonds in the rough. First up is this striped sweater that I am wearing today. As you guys saw on my Pinterest board, I had lots of striped sweaters and long sleeve shirts, so I was super excited to find this sweater. I spotted the J. Crew label on it right away and was so excited that this sweater was in my size. I was even more excited to find that this sweater is 100% cotton. Cotton is just such a comfortable material, and I find that a lot of sweaters these days, especially if they're more cheaply made, tend to have like cotton blends, so it's like cotton with polyester or rayon and whatnot, and I don't know, I just think straight up 100% cotton is the type of material that holds up the best, especially for things like sweaters. Thought that this sweater would look great with a pair of black jeans and cognac color boots, maybe even some cheetah printed boots for a little bit of pattern contrast, and I figured that I could create a lot of looks for my Pinterest board with this striped sweater. I got this sweater for $6.99, and I don't know if that's like a phenomenal price for Goodwill or not, but the fact that it's J. Crew, which is typically a well-constructed brand, it was 100% cotton, a nice stripe, it checked all the boxes for me. The other item that I picked up from that Goodwill is probably my favorite of the bunch. It is this chunky, ever so slightly oversized knit sweater. It's kind of a washed black color, and it's originally from the brand Limited. When I saw this sweater on the hanger, I checked the tag, as I always do, to see what the fabric composition is, and lo and behold, it's another 100% cotton sweater. And I also saw that it was a size medium, so I wasn't sure what the fit was going to be like, but when I tried this sweater on in the dressing room, I found that it had the perfect, ever so slightly oversized fit that was really reminiscent of a lot of the sweaters that I pinned on my Pinterest board. I was so excited to find this sweater. I thought that it was almost a perfect match for my Pinterest board, and I got it for $6.99. Last but not least, I placed an order on ThredUp. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard lots of other YouTubers talk about ThredUp over the past several months. It's basically like an online thrift store. What's nice about ThredUp is that you can be more targeted with your search. So it's not like you're going to a typical thrift store and you have to dig through the racks to find an exact item. On ThredUp, you can literally type in like black turtleneck or something like that, and then you'll see a bunch of search results for black turtlenecks that they have in their inventory. I was able to pick up a few basic long sleeve tees that I know are going to serve as awesome layering pieces this fall and winter. I ended up with a brown long sleeve t-shirt from Gap. This is a size small and 100% cotton. I also got a white long sleeve t-shirt by Universal Thread. This is also a size small and also 100% cotton. And then finally, I got a black long sleeve t-shirt by the brand Land's End, I believe. Yep, Land's End, and it is a size small, and you guessed it, 100% cotton. I felt like this black long sleeve t-shirt specifically would be a really great piece for recreating a lot of the looks for my Pinterest board, because if you recall, I pinned a lot of black turtlenecks, black shirts, and things like that with pieces layered over them. So looking at the prices of these items, I spent $11.99 on the brown long sleeve t-shirt. I also spent $11.99 on the white long sleeve t-shirt, and finally the black long sleeve t-shirt was $14.99. Prices definitely aren't as good as what you might find at a Goodwill, for example, but I still felt really great about picking up these items secondhand. The final item that I got from ThredUp is this open front cardigan that's kind of like a soft banana type color that's pretty much blends in with the wall. On my Pinterest board, I pinned a lot more camel and cognac colored sweaters, so a little bit more of a warm tone than this one, but the style of this sweater is exactly what I was looking for. This sweater is by the brand Debut, and it's a size small medium, and what I like about it, much like the Limited sweater that I picked up, is that it is the right oversized fit. It's not so oversized that it swallows me up, and it's not so tight that you can't wear things underneath it. You guys will get a much better idea of what this looks looks like when I try it on in the next couple of clips. But I got this sweater for $13.99. So it was $1 cheaper than the black t-shirt. Weird. Next, I'll show you guys a side-by-side comparison of how I recreated looks from my Pinterest board using the items that I thrifted and items that I already have in my wardrobe. It wasn't a perfect match for each and every outfit, but I think I got pretty darn close, which I was really excited about. That is it for this video. As you can tell, I'm already getting a lot of use out of the items that I thrifted. Leave me a comment below letting me know which outfit recreation was your favorite, and also please be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it so I know to make more thrifting related videos in the future. Thank you guys as always for watching my videos. Like I said at the beginning, I am so grateful to have over 1,000 subscribers on my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Catch you later. Bye.